Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's the Megalodon or the Maggie, and we're here today for another episode of the Extra Planet / Galacticraft mod guide. So I'm still here on Mars, which is where we got to last episode, but now we can grab the rocket, which we got last episode. We can put some fuel in it. Speaking of which, okay, here's my fuel. And if you guys remember, we sent a storage automatic cargo rocket, to the asteroids last episode. So we're going to be heading up to asteroids and taking that rocket. So the tier 3 rocket, it's as you can see, it's a lot bigger than the previous rockets. It will allow us to go to 3 different planets. Well, 2 if you're playing only Galacticraft and Galacticraft planets, and 3 if we're, playing with the extra planets. But now the fuel is full, so yeah, we might as well go. Wasting absolutely no time this round. Sorry, this episode, this round. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have lift off already. Alright. We are going to be leaving Mars, we're going to be leaving our terraform sphere, and we're going up to space again. Now, Mars is one of the more useful planets in the solar system. Gradually, if you progress, you'll see that some of the planets, they really don't have that much on them. Alright, we're going into orbit now. And wait for it to load. Oh, what just happened? Distance from target X05, Y7700, Z05. Just what is happening right now? Okay, I think we're actually still going up. Oh yeah, I think we can see the counter on the left. We still got a certain amount of time before we... Whoa. Oh, I think we might have launched off with the launch controller. So we've just straight up landed on the asteroids instead of getting to select. Alright. I never knew that the launch controller can also control normal rockets. Well, but where's our cargo rocket then? Oh my god, the lag is so intense in the asteroids. Let's go with video settings 2 chunks. 2 chunks is all we need. Alright. It's still lagging like insanity. Oh my god, just walked off. Yeah. As you can see in the asteroids, it is really dangerous. If you fall off there, you're gonna die pretty easily. But this wasn't actually my plan. My plan was to take us to Venus first. So we should probably come and destroy this launch controller, because I don't want to go back to Mars. So let's just immediately launch. Actually, how much fuel do we have? 64%. All right, we should have enough to go to Venus. Well, at least for now we know that the launch controller, also works with normal rockets, I guess. Right, we have lift off. Yeah, I think our cargo rocket is therefore sacrificed, or however. But there was nothing really precious in it. It was just a few books. Wow, I did not know the launch controller did that. Right, but now that we've broken it, it shouldn't. Yeah, it's not affecting us anymore. We can go to Venus now. We could also go to Mercury, but Mercury is a little bit of a different tier than Venus and the asteroids. So I always recommend going to Venus and asteroids before going to Mercury. Plus, if we go to Mercury right now, we will die. So as you can see, Venus has a dungeon spawning some quite useful items, actually. It is some materials, but realistically, if you are playing extra planets, you're going to ever need Venus for is the dungeon. And you'll see why in a moment. Now, Venus does have some exclusive ores, but none that are really that useful. I might as well turn my resistance back to 12 since Venus is not as laggy as the asteroids. Yeah, well, as you can see, there's a thunderstorm happening. This always happens on Venus, just like real, the real Venus as well. And just as always, we are lagging like insanity. But we are approaching the surface of Venus. As you can see, it is quite, yeah, it doesn't look like the friendliest of environments, does it? Now, Venus doesn't really have a lot of things to show. I've just done a quick little... Oh, you just stopped in midair. Hello? This has never happened before. How about we jump out? Ow. Okay, I guess that worked. Alright. So, there's only a few ores you can get. There's the Galena Ore, which actually smelts into lead. However, if you're playing extra planets, as I say, you need to get the lead that is on Earth. Otherwise, you're gonna because you need it to craft the spacesuit. Then, if you don't craft the spacesuit, you're gonna be dead as soon as you step on the moon. So this pretty much irrelevant if you play let's go extra planets. This one, the solar ore, it's not that useful either. When you break it, it drops solar dust. I'll explain what it does either. This volcanic ore, if you break it, lava comes out, let's just say. Alright, I'll demonstrate. And we need to block up a crafting station. Okay, that is a really bad choice, but at least you blocked off the source block. So, alright, oh, luckily, those frames that I placed down are all raised, otherwise, no, I wouldn't have touched them either way. Right, but really, all you're coming here for is these two schematics, as well as, I accidentally pressed escape, as this thing. Now, if you don't know what this is the shield controller. Now, what we're going to have to do is what we're going to have to do is if the lag gets really intense this time, I'll just reboot my system, is to go find a dungeon first of all. And then, oh my god, the lag, it's so unforgiving. Right, I think what I'm going to do is just going to save and quit the title. And we're just going to go for a little bit of a quick reboot. This is kind of I guess another tip. So after a very long while searching in that world, I just couldn't find a Venus dungeon. It took like 30 minutes, so what I decided is I loaded up a new world. I found one in like 5 minutes. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. It should have the red bricks as the bottoms of the blue. So this is what it looks like apparently. Oh, and this is zombies coming in. Oh, I got stuck in the cobweb again. Let's destroy that cobweb. Alright. Come on. Okay. You destroy that spawner. Let's keep going, trying to... Oh, that zombie's stuck. Perfect. Oh no, it is not. Let's just kill it first before destroying the spawner. And there's a spider here. Fortunately, they don't get stuck in cobwebs, which is going to be an issue for me. Okay, so we're going to have to mine this first before mining that. Alright, oh, there's a chest. And it's going to give me golden, enchanted golden apple, I'll take that. Protection 2, counter-hydrant, I'm just going to leave all that in general. Also, to battle this boss, you want a bow. So I got the tri-bow, which you get from the Snow Queen, as demonstrated in my Twilight Forest guide. Oh no, creeper! Oh my god, okay. Let's destroy that spawner. And what's in this chest? Dash armor. Once again, if you're playing extra planets, you can't really do that. So, right, here's the boss room. So we're gonna eat a cheeseburger before we go down. And yeah, let's do it. So this is the Spider Queen boss, and I'm hitting with an apple, or her, should I say, with an apple. So now you need a bow, because once after a long while she's going to do this and cover herself in webs and she'll spawn baby spiders. So what you want to do is you want to kill the baby spiders. Oh, I'm lagging. Oh, I'm lagging. Alright. So this baby spider is actually surprisingly strong. And they can also climb up onto the walls. I think, once you've taken them all out, the Spider Queen will drop back down. Alright, let's get the bow out. Alright, there's that one taken out. Should come back down now. Yep. So the Spider Queen just uses Fighter AI when it's on the ground. Though this is not one of the harder bosses to beat by any means. Alright, there's a nice hit. And let's try to get some of those while they're up there. Oh, looks like one's came down. Alright. Oh, I'm hitting with an apple again. Come on. Oh, I couldn't reach. Alright. Alright, there's that. And that should be it. The Spider Queens came back down. Always trying to spit webs at me. Oh, I can't hit him. No. Alright. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes, we've got him. Alright, we've got... Oh, her. I keep saying him. Alright. Now, she's going to blow up, like always. Release a bunch of XP. And also drop the key. And some string, some spider eyes, apparently. So there's the tier 3 dungeon key. There's not really any useful schematics in here. I mean, there's the Astro miner, but that's not really part of the thing, but we can unlock it anyway. And it's going to give us a shield controller, which is exactly what we want. Some isolate fabric, we're going to leave that in general. Canned food, not really needed. Music disc, yeah, not too great. But this shield controller is what's really good about this. You get it from here. We'll see, I already equipped one before. But this shield controller protects armor from all forms of damage, including atmospheric corrosion. I'll teach you what it is once we get to Jupiter, but for now, it's just nice to have for the moment. And also, by the way, you can't take the chest, unfortunately. Now, something else you can get from these Venus Dungeon chests is a solar pickaxe, which is not that great, to be honest. All it does, it's basically like a hammer from the Tinker's Construct mod. So if you have it, suggest having a hammer instead of that. Yeah, that's pretty much all you have to do for me. So I will see you all on Asteroids once I take off again. Bye. Well, guys, believe it or not, I actually just landed right there on that asteroid. Which, on the asteroids, you can probably make by jumping. There's really low gravity here, which explains the asteroids being so far apart. So yeah, you can actually make huge distances on the asteroids with jumping. Alright, now let me introduce you all to some of the things that you can make with the things on Venus and asteroids. Now first of all, this here is a new friend called Illuminite Ore. Now you might not be familiar with it, but when you smelt Illuminite Ore, you get titanium ingots. Titanium ingots can be used to make lots of different things. The most useful is of course the next set of spacesuits. Now radiation, because I've been like hurrying from one planet to another without doing much, my radiation's not been hurting at all. But realistically, you're probably gonna have to do lots and lots of mining on a country, a dimension, I guess you can say. Especially the asteroids, since Illuminite isn't exactly, what's it called, a common resource, and it's still pretty hard to get around on the asteroids despite the low gravity. So you will want to upgrade your spacesuit for a better resistance to radiation. Now what you want to do is craft the Unprepared Spacesuit and make this shape with titanium ingots. So this is, that was the helmet, this is the chest piece, the leggings, and the boots. Now you get the tier 2 Unprepared Spacesuit, and you're gonna want brand new radiation layers as well. So this is the protection layer. So this is the radiation layer. You of course use lead and wool cloth, and the tier 1 radiation layer in the middle. You're gonna need 12 of these. The armor layer, it's 4 titanium ingots that are compressed in a compressor. You're gonna only need 8 of these. But the real problem is the pressure layer. You're going to need 12 of these. Now, once again, they use the tier 1 and the oxygen concentrator, so you're going to need 48 oxygen concentrators, which if you look at the recipe, what's it called? They are not easy to make. There's a lot of compressed stuff, a lot of oxygen vents. It's not easy by any means whatsoever. Once you have them, you can craft the next tier spacesuit. Just like that, radiation, armor, pressure, and the unprepared. So you can get the tier 2 helmet, chest piece, leggings, and boots. Now, how about let's get a power cube to charge it. So it will be charging while we do this thing. So power cube. No, it's called energy cube, isn't it? Yeah, I know we're playing Galacticraft, but I feel like Mechanism just has, in some aspects, are just so much better than what's it called? Than Galacticraft, that I have to just use it. Alright, now we're going to get down to some of the, start preparing for some, well, I guess you can say some fun stuff. Well, first of all, we need to craft a tier 2 rocket launch pad in order to launch future rockets. Now we're going to need 25 of these to make a huge square shape. So it's just, you see, titanium, compressed titanium, and titanium ingots. Now, this should have finished charging. Yep, this is placing. And now we can actually move on to a fun little side note, which I know isn't necessary, but it's pretty fun. It's called the laser gun. So what you need to do is first make a beam core, which is just 4 redstone, 4 compressed iron, and glass pane. And you can make the laser gun, which is just a beam core and 3 pieces of compressed dash. Actually, now that I think about it, you could probably make, the recipe calls for 1 piece of compressed dash and 2 pieces of compressed titanium. So you can only make this once you're on the asteroids. It's pretty cool though. I believe what it does is it oh, wait a second. Why wouldn't it fire? Maybe I need to charge it? Maybe I need to get rid of the energy? Or maybe because I have particles turned off? Could that be the case? So particles back to all. Nope. How about graphics? Does graphics have anything to do to it? Huh. Okay, that's really weird. I swear it was working perfectly fine and was shooting lasers before this episode. Oh well, whoopsie daisies. Alright, next thing, you need to prepare the thermal protection you need for mercury. So if you go to mercury in this isothermal protection, you're gonna die. So you need tier 3, which is thermal cloth and a compressed dash. I know you can do this, you can skip the isothermal. That's only if you're playing extra planets. If you're not playing extra planets, you still need to craft the isothermal to come to Venus and the asteroids. So you make these tier 3 thermal cloths like that, and just basically in the same helm, which is like that, and compressed dash, chest piece, which is like that, and the compressed dash, leggings, and boots. However, an annoying thing is that you can't actually stack them. And if you look at this, you can't. I'm pressing on one another; they don't stack. So you're gonna have to like individually like put them in your inventory, which is quite an annoying thing. But let's just grab the ones in the item frame once again, because it is much more convenient. Oh god, where the leggings goes? Where the leggings go? I think they might have floated off to outer space. Oh, never mind, we can just grab in the crafting table. And we can switch on the new thermal protection, which we're going to need for Mercury. Now the isothermal one, we can just pretty much just dump away. Now here we go. Here is the Astro miner schematic, the Venus rover, and the tier 4. Actually, no, we don't need the tier 4 at the. No. Wait, am I out of my mind? You don't get the tier 4 in the Venus thing. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, you get the tier 4 on Mercury. Oh, I think I'm going mad. Oh, whatever. Alright. So it turns out you can only progress with the Venus rover and the Astro miner at the moment. So to make the Astro miner, you first need to make the Astro miner bases, which are actually what these blocks are. So it is a chest, 2 beam cores, an energy storage module, and 4 pieces of compressed ash. Makes 4 of these. Now you only need 8 of these. So you know what? I can probably just steal a little bit from the surroundings. Alright, that's 5. Alright, let's that'll be 6, 7, and 8. Alright, that is done. So now you want to make some of these. These are called Orion Drives. Yep, Orion Drives. Now it needs a lot of ores. It needs Illuminite cheese, which you get on Moon. Redstone, diamond, lapis, gold, coal. Now without a mechanism, you're gonna have to get silk touch. But with mechanism, the digital miner does have a silk touch ability. It is very power demanding, but you only need a few ores anyway, so it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Let's see if the laser gun will work now. Nope, still doesn't work. Alright, so now we can get to, I guess you can say, crafting the... Oh, my night vision ran out. Let's go and have another one. Alright, let's grab a NASA Workbench and unlock the Astro miner schematic. Now this, you can kind of treat this as the, how should I put it, like the digital miner for Galacticraft, even a lot less worse, may I say, because you can only use it on space. So we do need 5 Orion drives. I guess you can put, no, I need the bases. Put away that. Oh yeah, and we need to charge the boots as well for my new spacesuit. Alright, there we go, they're charging. We need, what is it again? An advanced wafer, 2 chests, 4 tier 1 heavy duty plates, a beam core, and a steel pole. So we're gonna scroll to Astro miner. No, the chests go, what's it called? The chests go here. The steel pole goes, you can just press them up there. Beam core goes there. The heavy duty plates go, oh god, it's in a really weird function, there. The advanced wafer goes there. The Orion drives go there, and there's our Astro miner. So, all you need to do, let's face it out from this side, is put the Astro miner base like this, and have a look, it will switch into that formation, but it's currently facing this side, and we don't really want it to mine our beautiful platform up, so we will create a wrench, just a standard wrench with 1 compressed steel and 2 compressed bronze. Now, it's a not meant to show that, just press on it, and it will rotate. Now we can put the Astro miner in there. Now, oh, it's already mined up 2 blocks of our platform. Hopefully, we won't do that in the future. Alright, then we put a battery in it for it to power. Now, it is going to start emitting energy. Now, now a better way to put energy is to use aluminium wires and collect them through these 2 back slots, as you can see. However, this thing is quite energy demanding. It's more demanding than the digital miner. So I wouldn't recommend you using this if you have the digital miner. Oh, there it goes. It is off. Alright. So this is going to go and mine a bunch of stuff in this biome. We're just going to leave that running and see what goodies this brings us back. So, next thing, you may remember the solar dust we gathered on, on Venus. So, if we put one of these here in the circuit fabricator, it will give us solar array wafers, sorry. And now we can craft them into solar array panels like that. And with solar array panels, we can craft them with 2 heavy aluminum wires and an advanced wafer. And we can create a solar array module. So now we want to craft several of these. We want to also make a solar array controller with 4 compressed steel, 3 heavy aluminum wire, and 1 advanced wafer. Now let's just go into game mode and, well, no, we can turn cheat mode on and then just get a bunch of these. I don't think we need 64, but we might as well. So this generates sunlight, power through sunlight, sorry. So if you place this here, alright, and leave that gap and connect some over here, you can see that we are going to be generating power. Now we're a little bit far away from sun, from the asteroids, so yeah, we get an environmental D boost. If you did this on, say, Mercury, it would be a lot more better. So the more you attach, the more power this thing is going to generate. Just want to make sure that you leave that one gap, this red gap, for the energy output. That's not available. Oh, I think I'm blocking it. Or maybe another, I think something else blocking it, maybe another asteroid. But anyway, this has stored up energy, so that's what it is for. Now, final thing I want to mention is you can make titanium weaponry. You just use compressed titanium as the hammer and iron ingots as the handle. So you can make a titanium sword, which does not look as cool as the Dash sword, but it's alright. You can also make a titanium pickaxe. One last thing is these telepaths. These telepaths are pretty cool. They're short-ranged. They do require power, but they're very cool. Oh, I've got to show you guys the recipe. Now, thankfully enough, we have just enough items. You can see it is 5 compressed titanium, beam core, redstone, and 2 ender pearls. Now you need 2 of them for them to work sufficiently. Or you can make even more. It works in the same way, in a similar way as the launch controllers. So I can put, I guess you can say 1 here and 1 here. And let's get 2 infinity batteries. These things are so handy, I love them. Right, and put them in here to power them up. Normally the power will go, as you can see here, from up top. Now this can reach 250 blocks, so we're only doing a really short distance. So let's say the address of this helipad will be 56, alright. And then the address of this helipad can be 027, alright, and then the target of this will be 56, and then the target of this one can be 027. So once you go into one of these, as you can see, particles are going to start going all crazy, and soon enough it will send me to the other telepad. So that is pretty cool. Although it's a little bit too energy demanding for their own good, so I don't see why. Alright, now we can recall our Astro miner to the base to have a look at what goodies it has gathered. Should be pretty nice. There it is. You see now it says it is returning. Now I just realized I made a goof and I totally forgot to put out the recipes of the Venus rover, but once again, thank God for something called just enough items, and here is the Venus rover. Now it's pretty much the same as a, oh yeah, I remember why, because you need to go to Mercury first. Never mind. So I was smart at first for not putting it in, but then I became dumb for forgetting why I didn't put it in. Alright, that's pretty smart, dumb of me. I don't know. It's probably dumb though. Alright, the knife is running out, so let's do another one. Oh, here is the miner returning. Let's see what goodies it has brought us. So it will dump all of what it's got in here. We're just going to throw the moon rock away. And it's going to go in. These are some awesome graphics that they have created that are not going to lie. It's going to slowly dock itself in. You see in front, this is the laser drill, which it mines with, and 2 searchlights when it goes around. So it's really, really cool. Let's see. Whoa, okay. It's mostly just asteroid rock. 1 aluminium ore. Not really the greatest, honestly. But what can you expect? Alright, let's go and send it off again. Alright, let's just dump all of this asteroid rock away, because we do not need any of this, or the aluminium ore in that fact. Right, there it goes. It is off again. And there is actually kind of a dungeon on the asteroids. It's called an abandoned base, and would you believe I'm standing on top of one right now? That's right, I got really lucky and immediately just landed on an abandoned base. So it's built of moon rock. It's pretty square. This is a little bit of a small one. Some of them have larger ones, but what you generally find in abandoned bases are, oh, there's crap. Alright, first of all are these cryogenic chambers you can steal. Very good. You see my radiation on here, it's went up a little bit. Now I can sleep in one of these cryogenic chambers, and it decreased by a tiny little bit. Oh, am I stuck? Let's just mine this away. Alright, there we go. Another room, ones with rocket launchers with some cargo loaders. They have a lot of the useful things are, I would say, generally, if you stop loading, you can take things. I'm pretty sure. No, you cannot. I guess in any case, you can just break it, but I won't break it since I would get it everywhere. So there's pretty much just a slimeling inventory bag. Strange. These two I won't get into because they're not essential for the mod. Steel poles could be a little bit useful. Thermal cloth definitely very useful. I'll show you how to craft them though, just for curiosity's sake. It's basically just a slime ball, diamond, leather, and chest. You can carry slimely eggs, which you find on Mars. The strange seed, it is really... Oh, you can't... Yeah, I just forgot. You can't even craft it. It's basically just to grow weird plants and stuff. Now the crafting tables here, these are not normal crafting tables. These are alien crafting tables, which I cannot pick up. Oh no, magnetic crafting tables, okay. But what do they really do though? I'm actually not too sure what these magnetic crafting tables do just well, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be useless like most of the other things in the mod. Oh, never mind, these contain Mars water. You do not want to release those. There's an energy storage cluster over here, along with some Astro miner bases. The cluster is going to be pretty useful since it is quite expensive to craft normally. Where has it gone? There it is. No, that's more planets. It's normally pretty... Alright, yeah, there we go. It's normally pretty expensive to craft 4 modules, 4 compressed steel and advanced wafer, so getting these for free on here is definitely a bonus. Some brewing stands here, just with some really bad potions, so I wouldn't recommend taking them for yourself. NASA Workbench, not that useful, but these normally have more than one layer. as you can see, we can go down another layer, another NASA workbench, another one of those rooms, cryogenic chamber. It's a little of a nether wart farm. Another energy storage cluster you can steal. Oh, this room is really cool. So these are display boards. So what you can do is you click with your right click and you see something will happen. Click it again and again and again, and different things will pop up. Now you can click multiple of them to make it bigger. You can see there's a solar system. There's Earth. There's the moon. Then we can add a little bit more. As you can see now it's formed even bigger. Not sure what that planet is. As you can see, we can join these all together to make a really big one. Same with some of these ones. You can all make them to very, very cool things. Now, what's behind them though are these things called telemetry units, which shows the data that actually displayed on it. It's pretty easy to craft. Compressed tin, compressed copper, based away from frequency module. You could already craft. It is possible to craft them straight on Earth, although these what's it called? Come on, where's it gone? There we go. Display screens. Yeah, as you can see with the amount of wafers, and then they're not really exactly the most cheapest of material. So if you have a chance, I would recommend grabbing every single one of these from the base. Also, it's not bad. Oh, where is it gone? Oh, this is a buggy fueling pad. Oh no, this is another telemetry unit on the ground. A dark decoration pad, that would really matter too much. Alright, and you can just jump through the hole since the gravity is so low. Therefore, what you can do is to just... Oh, where's that hole that I created? Where is that hole? Because I can't actually remember which hole I dug through. Thought it'd be around here somewhere. Place a glowstone torch. Is it here? No, that's not it. No, that's not it. I think it might be this room. Is it this room? To be honest, whatever, we can just make a hole in the roof and go up. And let's also recall the Astro miner to see what goodies is brought us. So far, just a load of more asteroid rocks, so not very promising at the moment. But let's just ditch the Venus rover. Alright, and we are going to wait for the so the asteroids, all it has to offer is Illuminite Ore, nothing else. So yeah, I don't know. Asteroids and Venus, I feel like, are ones here which does not offer that much, to be honest. Does not offer much that's useful at all, in honesty. In theory, you can actually just skip them. But if you skip asteroids, you're going to have no like tier 3 or tier 4 spacesuit, which is going to make you suffer from radiation more than ever. Let's try to turn render distance to 12. And have a look at, oh, it's going to lag though. Let's see if we can spot, oh, yeah, I can see it, it's coming back, it is coming back. It's gradually coming back from the asteroids. I guess from the other asteroids that's dug. Now I do recommend using the Astro miner, since it's going to be so like, alright, you can see there's the laser and the searchlight. I do recommend using the Astro miner since it's still going to be pretty hard even with the jumping. Plus, if you fail jumps, you could like just die and lose everything in the abyss. So do use the Astro miner if you, I guess you could say, have the energy and the skills. And thing is lagging. Oh, okay, it's done. Let's see what goodies this brought us. It's depositing it all. Just different colored asteroid rocks from what I'm seeing. That is a problem. You do get a lot of junk with, oh, it's off already? We'll see ya, goodbye. Well, actually, how about let's go ahead and check on how it functions. So let's get a night vision potion, which is going to get one to drink since there's nothing to splash it on. Right, there goes the miner. And oh, it is climbing. I think it's going to go into this big asteroid. Or maybe not. Or maybe I'm just going to and totally crash the game. It's climbing really high. I don't know why it's climbing so high for. You can probably get the same equivalent resources on here. Then if it climbs really high. Oh, the lag. Okay, where has it gone? I think it's gone inside. I think it's gone inside this asteroid actually. Let's go on to the bottom. Let's see if we can spot an opening. Oh, is this it? Feel like this is it. Yep, this is where it's been doing all of its absolutely useless mining at the rocks. Well, it's really not the most useful. It's just aimlessly mining. That's why I do recommend the digital miner over this thing. Yeah, but that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. There were even more errors in this one than the last episode, which I didn't even know was possible. But next video, we will go to Mercury, which hopefully there we will commit less errors than we have today. See you all next time. Goodbye.